Jamaat-e-Islami has held a rally in the capital after a decade with police permission. Their program took place at the Institution of Engineers on Saturday afternoon. About the Jamaat rally in Dhaka, political analysts say there's no scope of showing leniency towards religion-based politics if we want to take the country forward on the path shown by Bangabandhu. The people do not expect such a thing from a party that led the nation during its struggle for freedom. After 10 years, war criminal organization Jamaat-e-Islami Bangladesh held a program in Dhaka with police approval. The party last held a protest march in the capital with police permission on February 9, 2013. In 2010, two top leaders of Jamaat, Mutiur Rahman Nizami and Ali Ahsan Muhammad Mujahid, were arrested for war crimes. 2 weeks later, two Assistant Secretaries General, Muhammad Kabir Jaban and Kader Mullah, were arrested on the same day. Jamaat and its Student Front Islami Chhatra Shibir hit the streets to thwart the war crimes trial. They ran a countrywide campaign of arson. Jamaat Shibir went on a rampage throughout the country. They indulged in acts of violence, including assaulting police, blowing up the wrist of the policemen with bombs, uprooting railway tracks, and indiscriminately felling trees. Shibir activists burned policemen to death at police outposts. The party's public programs virtually came to a halt when the law enforcement agencies took a rigid stance. However, the criminal organization of 1971 took the streets whenever opportunities arose. They indiscriminately vandalized vehicles and burned to ashes the dreams and livelihoods of many people. Meanwhile, the International Crimes Tribunal delivered verdicts in case of crimes against humanity. Top Jamaat leaders were sentenced to death as charges of war crimes were proven against them. Jamaat's former Supreme Ghulam Azam was sentenced to life imprisonment. The ICT has termed Jamaat-e-Islami a war criminal organization on at least 3 instances while delivering verdicts in cases, including those of Ghulam Azam and Ali Ahsan Mujahid. Following a writ petition, the High Court declared Jamaat's registration with the Election Commission as a political party illegal and void on August 1, 2013. On December 7, 2018, the Election Commission issued a notification cancelling the registration of Jamaat. Jamaat-e-Islami appealed against this verdict. However, even after almost 5 years, the appeal has not been resolved yet. Meanwhile, in view of the verdict of the tribunal, the investigative team of the ICT has completed the investigation of Jamaat's war crimes as a party. But the trial could not be started as the trial and punishment of an organization for war crimes is not clear under the International Crimes Tribunal Act. However, there have been demands to not only cancelling its registration but also banning Jamaat from politics. In this case, the government has always been referring to the court. But some analysts say that the government can also ban Jamaat-e-Islami through an executive order. As a precedent, they say various militant organizations including JMB, Huzibi have been banned by the executive order. Mesbah Kamal, a professor of history at University of Dhaka, said Jamaat was banned after the independence of Bangladesh. However, BNP founder Ziaur Rahman rehabilitated Jamaat in politics in the guise of multi-party democracy. Ghulam Azam took advantage of this move and returned to Bangladesh on a Pakistani passport in 1978 under the pretext of visiting his Sikh mother.
মুক্তিযুদ্ধের নেতৃত্বকারী একটি সংগঠন যখন ক্ষমতায় আছে তখন তার কাছ থেকে এই ভূমিকা এদেশের মানুষ প্রত্যাশা করে না। আমরা কি এদেশে আবারও রাজাকার আলবদরদের গাড়িতে জাতীয় পতাকা দেখতে চাই? আমার তো মনে হয় না যে স্বাধীনতাকামী কোনো মানুষ, মুক্তিযুদ্ধের পক্ষের কোনো মানুষ সেটা দেখতে চায়।
Since then, the country has been tainted by the politics of war criminal Jamaat in Bangladesh, which earned independence through the sacrifice of 3 million martyrs. ইমদাদুল হক, সময় সংবাদ, ঢাকা।